This circle is based in unconditional love, free from harm and fear. Those who love us unconditionally are now invited to be here. Dwa Isis, Dwa Isis, Dwa Isis, Dwa Sekhmet, Dwa Sekhmet, Dwa Sekhmet. Hello, 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 and welcome to the Relaxation Room, a space for deep healing and peace. If you've been feeling a little stressed out lately, if you've been feeling a little overwhelmed lately, congratulations. You found the right place. Thank you for the gift. Here we combine energy healing with some guided meditation. Thank you for the gift to help us achieve deeper states of relaxation. Thank you for the gift. And transformative healing. You may begin the session by, thank you for the gift, allowing yourself to get nice and comfortable wherever you are. Either sitting upright or lying down. The choice is yours. Allowing the full weight of your body to sink into, thank you for the gift, whatever surface you may be resting upon. Feeling the support of the earth beneath you, even through the surface. Hello, Midwest. Welcome back. Thank you for the heartbeat. Allowing yourself to be fully held and fully supported at this time. There is nowhere you need to be, nothing you need to do. Just allow yourself to relax. Thank you for the gifts and welcome back, Joanne. Bringing your awareness to your breathing. Simply by noticing how your breath feels as it enters your body. Noticing how your breath feels as it exits your body. Thank you so much for the gift, and welcome back. Nice, natural breathing. Thank you so much for the gifts. Nothing should be forced or exaggerated at this time. Allowing the breath to move all throughout the body. Cleansing and clearing, removing and releasing anything that does not belong in this moment. Thank you so much for the gifts. As you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out, going at your own natural rhythm of breathing, allowing the breath to be both your anchor and your guide into this present moment. As you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. And you can feel, sense, or perceive as your breath expands all around you, clearing out anything that may have attached itself to you that is just draining you or fueling you with fear. Clearing out any energy that may have gotten caught in your aura that does not belong there. Clearing out absolutely anything in your energetic field that is not supporting your well-being or your highest good. As you breathe in and out, in and out, in and out. Thank you so much for the gift, and welcome back, friends. Thank you so much for the gift. Cleansing through the crown of the head Releasing anything that you are storing in crown center. Cleansing through the forehead, cleansing through the mind, releasing any anxiety you are storing in the forehead, allowing peace to flood the mind, cleansing through the eyes, the cheeks, the nose, cleansing through the jaws, the tongue, the ears. Thank you so much for the gifts. Cleansing through the neck, the throat, the shoulders. Thank you so very much, and welcome back. Cleansing through the arms, the biceps, the triceps, the elbows, the forearms, the wrists, the hands, and the fingertips. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you so very much. Cleansing through the chest, clearing out any old unforgiveness, clearing out any grief, any heartache. Cleansing through the back, clearing out any heaviness you are holding in your back. Cleansing through the abdomen, the belly, clearing out any unresolved anger, any unresolved emotions that you are storing in the abdomen and the belly. Cleansing through the glutes. Thank you, and welcome back, Wednesday. Cleansing through the hips, clearing out any energy that doesn't belong to you, that you are storing in the hips, clearing out any trauma that you are holding in your hips. Cleansing through the groin, releasing any tension that you are storing in the groin. Cleansing down the legs, cleansing down the quads, cleansing down the hamstrings, cleansing down the knees, cleansing down the shins, cleansing down the calves, cleansing down the ankles, cleansing down the feet, cleansing all the way through to your tippy toes as you allow the legs to go limp like noodles. Thank you so much for the gift, and welcome back, Sarah. restoring energy and vitality to every fiber of your being. Allowing the stress of the day to just fade away. Thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate you. And now you may go ahead and imagine yourself inside of an elevator. This elevator can be made entirely of glass. It can be made out of diamonds and gold. It can be one giant ruby, or perhaps a sapphire. It can be made entirely of moonlight. However you wish to envision your elevator is perfectly fine. Hello, Siba. Welcome back. Thank you for the gift. And there are 10 levels down this elevator. Thank you so much. Each one representing a deeper state of relaxation. Starting all the way at the top at level number 10. Thank you so much for the gift. Feeling more and more relaxed as you move on down to level number 9. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thoughts beginning to slow down, slowing down, slowing down, as you move on down to level number 8. Eyes beginning to feel a little bit heavy. As you move on down to level number 7. Sinking deeper and deeper into relaxation as you move on down to level number 6. Wonderful waves of relaxation washing all over you as you move on down to level number 5. Thoughts slowing down even even more. Body relaxing even more as you move on down to level number 4. Maybe even beginning to notice some pause between your thoughts as you move on down to level number 3. Feeling so at peace, so comfortable as you move on down to level number 2. And finally feeling so totally relaxed as you reach the final stage of relaxation, all the way down at level number 1. And if you have an emergency or a bodily function, you will be able to leave the session just fine and deal with absolutely anything that requires your immediate attention. Hello, Max. Welcome back. Thank you for the gift. Thank you so very much. And you will receive the full benefits of the session, regardless of how long you stay. And you will wake up tomorrow morning, thank you for the gifts, feeling so well rested and so rejuvenated, regardless of how well you sleep tonight. Other than that, you will remain in a state of total relaxation for the remainder of this session. And as you exit your elevator, you find yourself inside of a room with a vault. You may go ahead and place inside of this vault anything you are worried about, anything that is consuming too much of your mental energy, anything that feels big, heavy, or overwhelming. And this is not a permanent space for this stuff. You will deal with all of this stuff effectively at a time when you are better equipped to do so. You may even mentally set a date and time for when you will deal with all of this stuff. But for right now, your only job is to just relax, so you can can put all of that stuff inside of this vault and lock it away. And thank you so very much. For everyone who is tapping away on the screen right now. I know it can be difficult to engage when you are in a deep state of relaxation. So I appreciate what engagement we do get. And thank you so very much for all of our gifters. Your gifts help to keep this space strong and active. So thank you very much for your generous contributions. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate you. And of course, thank you all for just being here. It is an honor and a pleasure to be the conduit of good healing energy for the collective. And I appreciate for all of the background noise today. Apparently it's just a very noisy night. I don't know what's going on. Thank you so much for the gifts. I don't typically like to run my air conditioner, so I've switched back now that it's cold enough, or cool enough at least, where I can have fresh air circulating throughout my living space instead of having an air conditioner running. I just prefer to do it that way, so that's part of the contribution. Thank you so very much, as well as I tend to keep candles going for different workings that I'm doing, and I don't like to have candles going with the dog and not have it like very well ventilated. I don't want him to get like allergies or anything, so I try to keep that in mind. Okay. Thank you so much for the gifts. You may now bring your awareness to heart center. Thank you so much for the gifts. The space in the center of your chest. And you may feel, sense, or perceive that there is a seed of light in your heart center. The seed begins to grow tiny little roots that take root in your heart, growing deeper and deeper into your chest cavity. And then slowly, a little bud comes out of the shell, budding out from your heart center. And as this bud grows larger, its roots grow thicker and stronger. Thank you so much for the gifts. The sense of love begins to permeate into the rest of your body. Slowly, this bud begins to unfurl into a radiant pink luminescent lotus. Beautiful pink petals of light growing and unfurling in every direction. As it does, all of the wounds of your heart begin to heal. All of the walls that you have built around your heart dissolve in the light of pure love. The scars of betrayal all heal. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. Any sense of loneliness or separation all dissolves in the light of this beautiful pink lotus. This lotus emanates pure divine love, empathy, compassion, forgiveness, and its roots begin to spread, spreading up your throat, up your face, to the crown of your head, spreading out to your arms, out to your hands, out to your fingers, spreading down the back, down the belly, down the legs, down the feet, down the toes. Carrying the healing energy of the pink lotus to every part of you. It's as if you have fallen in love with life itself. It's as if, perhaps for the first time, you have felt truly in love with yourself. Thank you so much for the gifts. It is as if the hand of the divine itself has reached out and touched you right in your heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the heartbeat. your heart opens completely. Releasing any fears, any doubts, any worries. Releasing any old grievances. Thank you for the gift. Releasing the pain of rejection. Thank you so much for the gifts. Releasing any disappointments. Healing that which has been too difficult or too painful for you to heal on your own. Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you so very much. And as all of this is healed in the light of pure divine love, your frequency shifts into the frequency of love. You feel so alive, so full of power, so full of hope. Thank you so much for the gifts. You are no longer limited or bound by old unhelpful narratives, old cycles. Thank you so much for the gifts. Old beliefs. Thank you so very much. You are free to experience love in a healthy way. Thank you so very much. All of your current connections are strengthened and fortified by pure divine love. And you begin to attract more healthy, deep, and meaningful connections into your life. You attract connections that support and nourish you. You attract connections that hold space for you. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. You are love. You have never been separate from love. You are not without the love that is currently flowing through you at any time. No one can take this love from you. This love is yours to keep, hold, and cherish always. And you are free to keep basking in the radiance of this divine love. You are also invited to come back into your body, back into your mind, back into this present moment, whichever will feel so good for you right now. Either way, I will begin to wrap this session up. Come here, stand up. Can I pick you up? Will you let me pick you? He wanted you to know that he loves you. If you feel like no one in the world loves you, Beast loves you. He is so full of just beautiful, unconditional love, which he is happy to share freely. But we will go ahead and wrap this session up with a message from Spirit. What would Spirit like us to know in this moment? What would Spirit like to bring to our attention at this time? Thank you so much for the gifts. And if you guys did like this session and you are feeling like you want a little bit more, I do have another session that I will be doing tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is Starfire After Dark. It is a ASMR style sleep session where we use whispers and lullaby music to get into deeper states of relaxation, and a lot of people fall asleep, so you are free to come just hang out if you have nothing else to do, or if you just want to hang out a little bit more. So 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's almost 2 hours away. Okay. What truth would Spirit like to reveal right now? We have the Ace of Wands. We have something exciting coming here. We have the Hierophant. We have the Eight of Cups. Okay. So, where should I begin with this one? I guess I'll begin at the Hierophant. The Hierophant in tarot, it will come across as lessons. Now versus other fives in tarot, that would trickle down to like different types of lessons that you get, with it showing up as the Hierophant itself. And the Hierophant is like a figure. This could be a priest, this could be a teacher, this could be a mentor, a guru, an instructor, or this could just be someone who you learn a lot from. But typically when I pull the Hierophant, it comes in the form of like an actual figure. This could be someone we're learning some type of lesson from. I feel like the lesson that we are learning here is when to walk away from something. And with the Ace of Wands here, like there could be something that seems very exciting and very intriguing and like something that we would like to explore. However, there might also be some red flags that are being thrown up. And I feel like what the lesson here is, the reason we're able to recognize them as red flags is because we've experienced these red flags before. You know, we've seen this stuff before. I feel like the best, a good example I can give is like, sometimes you meet people and it's like you've met this person, these people before, and it's a weird thing. It's like some people are reading out of some sort of like manual or a script book on like how to talk to girls or something like that, but they all kind of like, so many of them use like just, I don't know, it's just so predictable, whatever it is that they're doing. Like the amount of men that I've met that like when you meet them, all they do is complain about their ex-girlfriend, and it's like, God, I've heard this one before, it doesn't end well. Or like, it's just going to be something that's like very familiar, something that you're going to be able to recognize to the point where you might even have that reaction where it's like, why do I feel like I've heard this one before? Why do I feel like I've done this one before? And with the Ace of Wands, it feels like this is going to be someone new that's coming in, but you're gonna have that same old familiar feeling. And the guidance you're being given right now is trust that feeling. Like as soon as it starts sounding like the script that maybe you've heard before, you know, it's going to be something very generic. Like maybe it's another man walking up to you like, hey goddess, and it's like, oh God. When did this become the script? Why is it in the last like 3 years or so, every man I've met has said that? Are we all reading the same script right now? And just like hearing that script and being able to like clock it in your head, you don't have to say anything. It doesn't have to be like a dramatic thing. It's like, okay, nice to meet you, moving on. The thing about this is this might be someone who's like very attractive with the Ace of Wands, or this might be some sort of opportunity that makes itself seem attractive, which is exactly what it intends to do. But I feel like if you walk down that path again, you're just going to end up in the same spaces that you've been before. And the lesson here is learning when to walk away, even when it feels like fresh, new, and exciting. And it might, you know, I feel like the way that they kind of like get to you is like there's gonna be like a part of you that's like, well, maybe I'm being paranoid, maybe I'm reading too much into this, maybe, you know, you're gonna start to make those kinds of excuses. Well, you know, not everyone's a bad person, and maybe, I don't know, whatever types of excuses you make for people that allow them to get away with whatever they get away with. Don't listen to the excuses that your brain is going to want to try to make up for these people. Thank you so much for the gifts. I feel like the lesson here is, you know, if we do a little bit of like deeper digging, the first red flag, can we remember the first red flag for each partner that we had where there were red flags, where like it obviously ended up there in like a situation that wasn't very favorable to you? Can we do some backtracking? Can we backtrack to what that first red flag was? Is there like a similar pattern in the red flags that you're seeing? And does this fit into that pattern? If the answer to all of these things is yes, we need to walk away. Confirmation growl from the dog. He never lies. He's a very talented psychic. He never lies. Okay, what else do we have going on here? Bait and switch. Something just said bait and switch. Yeah, okay, so it's gonna, this might be someone who you feel good chemistry with at the beginning. And one thing I have to say about that is psychopaths, you feel good. One of the characteristics of a psychopath is that they are very charismatic people. And when you are in the presence of a psychopath, you feel that chemistry with them because they are a very charismatic person. That's how psychopaths suck people into them. But it's a bait and switch. So you're going to feel that like intense chemistry. They might try to like lay it on thick. They might try to really just kind of like rope you in before you have like time to think about it. But it's a bait and switch, and you have to recognize when you are getting sucked into something before that switch happens. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Be reborn. This is, yeah, that makes so much sense. Be magical. Okay. This makes complete sense. So part of who you are becoming and the person that you want to be, it's going to be a rebirth process, and part of that process is responding to things differently than you have in the past. So, past versions of you probably would have made a lot of excuses for people. You probably would justify some of their behaviors, or told yourself that it's just your anxiety, or it's probably just your PTSD, or maybe it's just like the walls around your heart that you have keeping everyone out, and maybe you should just give this person a chance. Recognize the red flag when you spot it, and part of the person that you are becoming, that's one of the things that they do, is once they spot a red flag, they walk away. They are no longer entertaining the red flag. They are not questioning if it was an orange flag that they mistook for a red flag. They are not questioning whether it was actually super hot pink that kind of looked red. They're not doing all of that. They're spotting the red flag. They don't care if it was so hot pink that it looked red. They don't care if it was such a deep orange that it looked red. It looked red, they walked away. And part of your rebirth process is going to be getting good at that, at being able to spot what isn't for you, and instead of clinging out and operating from a space of scarcity, or in some cases it just might be like, unfortunately I've had to go through a lot of this over the last couple of years, and some people might be people that you really look up to. This could be people that you had as teachers, or guides along your path, or people who are just like very knowledgeable in something and you really respected and learned a lot from them, or just people who at first seemed to be very genuine and good people, and suddenly they have scandals out about them because they host yoga retreats and apparently women go missing from the yoga retreats that they host or something like that. I don't know. But part of this is going to be, and yeah, that's another tricky part of that, is like, it might be hard to, some of this is like, it's stuff that's hard to digest, because these are people that you highly respect. These are people that you care about in some respect. And you kind of have to let go of the narrative around who you thought this person was as you begin to accept what their actual reality is. And that's part of your rebirth process, is like being able to do that in a timely manner. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the rest of message? Is joy is the ultimate creator. Okay, so ultimately what you want to create for yourself is a life of joy, a life of happiness, a life of bliss. And part of creating that joyful space for yourself is becoming the person that lives in that space and knows how to protect that space. And part of knowing how to protect that space is recognizing the threats to that space and making sure that they don't enter that space. Pay attention to how you feel around people, you know? Pay attention to what your body is trying to transmit to you while you are in the presence of some people. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. And this doesn't have to be like a very painful process. It can be kind of disappointing, especially if you are dealing with people who you very much respected and admired, and they turned out to be frauds, phonies, scammers, predators, whatever. But we don't have to stay focused on that. Yes, there's a lot of that in the world. It's a crazy place out there. There's a lot of dangers by virtue of being alive in the year 2026. And I mean, those dangers have always been around, but we don't have to focus on how it is out there, how dangerous it is. Like, we have to be aware, definitely, but we don't want to be so like hyper fixated on it that we're afraid to live our life. You should never be afraid to live your life. Just kind of, ooh, there's a story down here. Just kind of focus on cultivating your joy for yourself and keeping out anyone who would rob you of that joy. The bottom of the deck is we have the Empress. So yeah, this is definitely a journey of growth that we are going on, and you are growing so much. I feel like once this opportunity arises and you are able to just kind of like be like, you know what, this isn't for me, and just like leave it behind no matter what this situation might be, is a sign of your growth. And then we also, this is interesting because we have the Empress and we also have the Knight of Cups. Now with the Knight of Cups, what I do have to say is, yes, there is possible romance available here. However, given the context of the rest of the spread, the Knight of Cups can also be read as kind of a player. You know, this could be someone who's definitely coming across as like a Romeo. They might be bringing you flowers. They might be taking you out to expensive meals and doing a lot to like get your attention and trying to impress you. But again, this could, if it feels like too good to be true, they might be trying to bait and switch you. And then after that, we have the High Priestess. Yeah, there's something that's being hidden here for sure. Like, there's probably like a whole other part. There's a whole other part of their personality that's being hidden, because behind the High Priestess, behind this veil, we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is a scammer, a thief. This could be some sort of like love scam. Not that they're trying, I mean, they could be trying to get your money or something like that, but ultimately they're using, they're trying to manipulate you in some way. They are taking from you, whether it's just they're robbing you of your time, your affection, your ability to choose someone who is actually good and healthy for you by virtue of lying and deceiving you. Three of Pentacles. And they might be doing this to multiple people at this time. And it's like, I don't think that they really see any love in it. They just kind of see each person as like one of their possessions. This could be someone who's trying to get you into some sort of like love triangle. We have the Chariot followed by the Hanged Man. I feel like we're gonna see whatever this is very, very soon. Nine of Swords, yeah. This might be kind of like heartbreaking for some people, as we find out that someone around us isn't as genuine as we would hoped. Unfortunate. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Oh, and then we have the Magician, followed by the Lovers, which is where I'm going to leave this. I mean, the Magician is definitely a figure that exerts their willpower over things around them, and paired with the Lovers, like they could be doing this in a romantic context. Someone might even be going as far as to do like love spells, love magic on you, and they might be manipulating you in a more mystical sense. But when you think about it, even deception is a form of spell casting, because you are using your speech to distort the reality of another person. So they could just be distorting your reality through their speech, through like just bold-faced lying to your face, or omitting the truth, or, you know, only telling you whatever they have to tell you to kind of keep you around. But it does feel like there is a need to just be a little bit cautious right now. All right, you guys, I will be back at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Starfire After Dark. So I will see you very, very soon. Bye. Thank you so much for the gifts.